other Red Hawks teams. They also have helmets, hoodies, traditional wooden sticks, as well as a wide range of native craft displays with a full selection of the favorite Pendleton blankets, as well as beadwork and other jewelry that is made by local Onondaga crafters and has a great selection any time of year that you wish to stop by. And we cordially invite you to come and experience the beautiful surroundings in and around the Onondaga Nation's Arena. For a unique historical visit, whether you're here for a day or evening sporting event, to shop at our amazing shop, or just to get some food at the Power Play Cafe, our staff is eager to serve. Please visit us online at the OnondagaNationsArena.com. Huge shout out to Firekeepers Restaurant, who is the sponsor of this game. They serve breakfast 6 days a week and are open every day except for Monday. You can get anything from the big breakfast, meat lover skillet, to a frittata, or the country style scrambler. Guaranteed to have something for everyone in your group. Firekeepers is also open for dinner Tuesday through Friday, where you can get everything from a hot turkey sandwich to a turkey dinner, spaghetti, whatever you want. Guaranteed to have something for everybody in your group. Help support those who support us to make this happen.
Leaves it there for Bertrand. Bertrand with the diving jump.
LACNI, or Lacrosse Invitational North America, is the premier fall invitational tournament in all of North America, with teams traveling internationally to come. Nonstop action. Get your team registered for there. If you've never seen it before, we've got the last 2 years hosted. Team USA was there last year, trying to get ready for the World Games coming up. Huge shout out to Scott Neese and Connor Wilson for all they do for Blue Squatch Productions and helping support us as we continue to grow.
What a drive by Blaze.
It was their contribution that contributed to us being able to afford the wireless mics for this tournament. Thank you so much again to the LACNI group. Tucked away amidst the rolling hills of central New York lies a hidden gem, a place where people gather to celebrate and play games, children, adults, and elders alike. Along the north-south passway, now called Route 81, 9 miles south of the city of Syracuse at exit 16 on the lands of the Onondaga, stands a longhouse of history and recreation. Haudenosaunee, translated from the ancient Onondaga language, means where they play games. And under the roof of this great house, the Onondaga Nation Arena serves the surrounding community with a full staff of maintenance, security, and all other custodial needs to ensure a safe and secure facility. They also feature an elders room with seats and tables dedicated to those who may need to watch the game away from the abundant regular seating. It is adorned with portraits of the faces of players who have molded lacrosse through the generations of Onondaga, from the history to the contemporary players of today's game. The arena also features the Power Play Cafe, which is more than just an arena concession stand. It is geared towards daily specials and can rival any restaurant with its home cooked specials, and has a very diverse selection, and patrons always leave satisfied and full and will often become regulars. And for those sports enthusiasts out there, we have the Price Check Pro Shop located inside the arena, and there is a wide range of lacrosse and hockey equipment which has all of your needs, with all sports apparel related to the Onondaga Athletic Clubs with the other Red Hawks teams. They also have helmets, hoodies, traditional wooden sticks, as well as a wide range of native.
Hello, lacrosse friends, and welcome to the first annual Northeast Invitational. Very exciting to be back at the Onondaga Nation Arena, one of the great lacrosse facilities in the world. I am Steven Stamp, pleased to be here with Blue Squatch Productions, and we will be bringing you all the games all weekend. You can go to Instagram, look up Blue Squatch, or go to the Northeast Invitational Facebook page, and you can find the schedule. I'd say the Blue Squatch Instagram is probably your best bet.
Mic check.
And we have
We got
6
some
teams
thumbs
in
for-
this
okay,
tournament.
good.
The first game will be the CTC Elite versus the UTICA YETI. It's very cool. We have some CTC. Oh, we'll get into who all the teams are eventually, because we are just about ready to go. We are playing 3 15-minute running time periods. The final 3 minutes of the third period will be stop time if the game is within 3 goals. And there will be advancement through there's 3 games tonight on Friday. There are going to be a whole bunch of games tomorrow. 7, I believe. 6, 8 games tomorrow. I just figured it out. And then Sunday, we will have our 5th place game, bronze medal game, and championship game. And we are underway. The Utica Yeti will take the first possession there out of the Nabble, and they will be wearing their whites going right to left on the screen. And they are up against CTC Elite, which is basically a collection of friends who have been playing together, as organizer Cam Simpson said, since they could walk. There's the first shot of the game, ripped from the outside. That one is taken by Trevor Hill. A little outlet pass, but some pressure on. Nice job to get back to the ball by Chris McDonald. And he is running up into the offensive zone. He's actually a Maryland guy, but was at Hudson Valley Community College nearby last year, so he played with the Yeti, went back to his Maryland home, and decided he just wants to stay with the Yeti, so he is back here, and the Yeti set up their first possession. North American Box Lacrosse League is the U.S. Box League, in which a bunch of teams play the Yeti, one of the very competitive teams there. The Thousand Island Spirits, I believe, were the champions last year. Yes, I'm right. New team last year. Oh, the Westminster Wild won the Nationals. The Upstate champions were the Spirit. That one's wide. Almost went back to Cam Seneca, but it's a little bit wide for him. And it's going to be battled along the boards. Just 6 seconds left on the 30-second shot clock. They're going to have to try and get one here. Cathers with a nice shot across. That one's wide. Ripped there by Trevor Jones. And it's going to be a third. Oh, they're going to say a reset. Said it went off of the goaltender. So fresh 30 for whoever gets it here. CTC working on it, but Yeti come away with it. Nice job to be available for a pass there by Peter Leota, and he will get up over center, and the Yeti will set up. Down to 10 on the shot clock already, as the Yeti had a little bit of an issue getting out of their zone. Driving to the net. It's Blair Stotler. Couldn't get the shot off, and it'll be another 30. So we have yet to have a shot on net through the first few possessions. CTC Elite will try to change that narrative as they come across to Cree Cathers. Cathers hands it off down low, and Nelson Jones gets a shot. That one's on net, but it is stopped by the starting goaltender. That's Shannon Sullivan between the pipes for the Yeti. At the other end, we have Edmund Cathers. That pass just gets away and heads off into the bench, and it'll be CTC ball. We're scoreless for almost 3 minutes. We wouldn't have had to stop anyway yet, so the running time is irrelevant. That pass doesn't quite get through to Cathers. Yeti come away with it, trying to battle through a check. Nice job there by Kiefer. And Nick Kiefer rumbling down, gets a shot. There's a save by Cathers. Yeti get it back. McDonald takes a bump, but has no problem with that. And Stotler will take his time. Yeti going to switch one out. Oh, but they're wide open on the crease. There's a stop by Cathers. Nick Kiefer was absolutely naked on the crease. Went to the far corner, but Evan Cathers, he is a beauty between the pipes. Just sticks that foot out to turn that one aside. CTC Elite into the offensive zone. Here's Cree Cathers. He's going to bounce one far side. Little spin off the check there from Trevor Hill. He gets it up to Nelson Jones. Yeti recover. Ball picked up by Jake Leibowitz. He's got a little bit of pressure from Cathers. It is a 10-second count to get across center, and you can hear his teammates telling Leibowitz, hey, let's get going. There's a shot turned aside by Cathers, but goes straight back to Jesse DeMays. That one's wide. Actually hit the referee down in the corner. CTC will recover the loose ball. They're trying to push the pace. It's not going to quite work out, and Doug Hemmink will just slow things down. This is Tommy Costanza. Pass across to the far side. Spinning shot by Sterling Claflin. That doesn't connect. Miller makes the outlet pass to Al Snow. Snow with a dead head-on collision and scores. First goal of the game. Al Snow just put the shoulder down and ran right through Albert Appleton, who was just, sorry, that was Doug Hemming. You know, it was Albert Appleton. Gets run over, and what a play by Al Snow for the first goal of the tournament. Jimmy Vanu is up to take the face-off here for the Yeti. Just checking to see who he's up against. That'll be Trevor Hill for CTC. Both going with the feet up, nobody going with knee down. Nice clean win for Hill. Leota on him, 45 on 45. Pass up top, they're sent with Shane Cook. Pass behind the net, gets away from Nelson. Here's an outlet pass, Vanu, couldn't quite corral it. And then he's gonna throw it behind Stotler, very close to the center line, and that's an over and back. No, they're not gonna call it. Oh, they were still on the count. They were saying he hadn't gotten across. That's right down below me. That's an over and back. Helt will drop it there. Little toe drag. They find a nice pass out front. Sullivan all over that one. Little twister, hard twister by Jake Leibowitz, but that one's just wide. Did it go off the goalie? Doesn't matter because CTC has recovered it. Doug Hemming going for a run. Or sorry, that's Albert Appleton. Oh, he almost had that far corner. Shannon Sullivan, nice job to just come up with that stop. Long outlet pass. It's going to be a one-hopper to get it ahead to DeMays. The Yeti looking pretty good so far, creating some chances. They decide to try the same approach that worked earlier for Al Snow. Didn't quite create the opening, but they get a backdoor attempt. That was Stotler. The CTC possession. Field bucket comes out, makes the toss ahead. That was Matthew Mahalik. They come near side to Tommy Costanza. He is dangerous. Keep an eye out for him. Stay with us all weekend. Around the world, nice attempt by Creek Cathers, just a little bit wide. Yeti trying to tap it ahead to themselves, but it is recovered. Trevor Jones had it, but he's going to run out of time in the 30. The next game tonight will be at 6:15 Eastern Time. Onondaga Warriors and the Maine Northmen. And then the Oneida Braves and the Woodsmen at 8:30. There's a Tyke scrimmage at 7:30. That's going to be a lot of fun. Stotler rips it way wide. And the first penalty of the game will be adjudicated. It's going to be a cross-checking call against CTC Elite. So the Yeti are going to the power play. It's fascinating to see these NABL teams, the North American Box Cross League, because we haven't had a chance to see them compete against others.
2 minutes.
See teams from other leagues kind of cross over a bit here and there, but okay. So it's a 2-minute cross-checking call. Didn't catch the player number, but Utica on the Utica Yeti. Utica's not bad. DeMays up top. Thought about a shot for a moment. Kiefer hard sidearm pass, but I think that Curtis was actually just setting, or that's David Sikosi. I think he was just setting a pick, didn't realize the pass was coming his way. That pass is thrown away, actually hits the open door. That's going to be a loose ball push, one would think. They'll just continue playing. DeMays makes the pass ahead. Leibowitz heads to the bench. There's a goal as they come down the floor. I think that's Al Snow again. Yeah, down to him on the crease, and he just tucks it over the shoulder of Edmund Cathers. But yeah, the Nabble trying to establish themselves. Like I said, we haven't really seen what they have. New kids on the block. I think people tend to assume they might not be competitive, but so far they are absolutely running with the CTC Elite. It's going to be fascinating to see how everybody does this weekend. The Maine Northmen, a pretty well-known club. They were in the IBLA, they're in the Nabble, they've done tournaments, they've been in the Lac-Sny, been all kinds of events. Kyle Baker, key player in the main program, actually on the roster, the training pool for the U.S. team. Another hard shot. That one stopped by Cathers, scooped up there by Mihalik, and he gets a nice outlet pass. They get easily across center with the ball going to Cam Seneca. Seneca leaves it for Cathers. Lots of time on the shot clock. That pass gets away. It's going to be grabbed by Fay. Oh, it's not. It's actually knocked away. And CTC will eventually recover. No possession, so they've only got 5 seconds to get a shot off. So a long outside rip to try and get a reset by Jaden Stout. That's not going to work because it was swallowed up by Sullivan. But they almost throw it away. Now Leota comes up. Leota all the way down. He's in the crease and a little fortunate not to get a delay game there as he tried to swat the ball away. CTC setting up on the offense. Costanza getting a pick. Good two-man D by the Yeti. Pass through. Oh, they had a chance. It wasn't caught by Trevor Jones. Jeremy Leary thought about shooting. Steps to the middle, goes behind the back. No problem for Cathers on that one. Dropped off there by Mitch White, leaving it for Cameron Simpson. Cam Simpson wearing his Rochester Nighthawks helmet. He had a cup of coffee with the old Nighthawks, not the current ones. Diving attempt actually gets the ball loose from Kiefer. It's going to get back to Kiefer. Good effort by Nelson Jones. Then he stayed up, and CTC hoping they can get themselves a possession and press the ball up, but didn't work out for them. Kiefer, pass across, that one didn't connect. Couldn't quite get it to Helt. Great hustle there by Leota to get up and put some pressure on just as Shane Cook got that pass, but Cook withstands the pressure. Nice job to maintain possession. Boy, Peter Leota really working out there. He and Tommy Costanza having quite a battle. Now it's going to be Al Snow picking up Costanza. You can tell that the Yeti know Costanza is one of the most dangerous players out there. Here's Trevor Hill over to Costanza. There's a pass and a quick shot. Sullivan missed it, but it was wide. It's going to be scooped there. Trevor Hill fighting through traffic, gets a shot under the underhand between the legs almost. Now a drive to the net. Nice trail check by the Yeti to knock that shot off target. And they come away with it. Niles Miller. It's a 3-on-1 for the Yeti. They hit the trailer. Nice play, but the stop by Cathers. Yes, he still has it. Nice breakout for the Yeti. We're down to the final minute here just about of this first period. Play is blown in. It goes fast when it's running time. Although, again, not a whole lot of stoppages there would have been. 3 15-minute running time periods, except for 3 minutes stop time at the end of the third if the game is within 3 goals. Nice outlet pass. Good heads-up play by Nick Kiefer. And it's a 3-on-2 now. That's probably a good pass. Leota, ooh, good decision. Not a great shot. Got way off target, bounced up out of play. It'll be CTC ball. But 8 seconds difference on the shot clock and game clock, so CTC can't wait to the end. They're not pulling Cathers. even though it's the near bench, because of that difference in the timing. Plus, they might not have practiced that play yet. We'll see. Oh, there's another shot that gets well off. That was Cam Seneca trying to rip that one, and it just hooked down into the carpet. Sounded like some stick-on-stick check, but I didn't notice if that was a factor. Oh, you got to be careful there. And Stotler just keeps it onside. There is an over and back situation. You see, he was rushing that shot because they only had a couple of seconds left in the period, and we will go to that first intermission. It is 2-0 for the YETI over CTC Elite. This is the Northeast Invitational at the Onondaga Nation Arena. I'm Steven Stamp on Blue Squatch Productions. Thanks for being with us. We will see you in 3 minutes. Hey,
Non-stop
not
action
bad, not
featuring
bad.
registered photographer Christian Lindquist. The next
I'm
one
okay
is
for now. I got these
USA.
filled up.
He was there last year
Here.
trying to get ready for the
I think, Craig, we're going to need to maybe.
to Scott Neese and Connor Wilson for all they do for Blue Squatch Productions and helping support us as we continue to grow.
What a drive by Blaze.
It was their contribution that contributed to us being able to afford the wireless mics for this tournament. Thank you so much again to the Lacrosse group. Tucked away amidst the rolling hills of central New York lies a hidden gem, a place where people gather to celebrate and play games, children, adults, and elders alike. Along the north-south passway, now called Route 81, 9 miles south of the city of Syracuse at exit 16 on the lands of the Onondaga, stands a longhouse of history and recreation. Haudenosaunee, translated from the ancient Onondaga language, means where they play games. And under the roof of this great house, the Onondaga Nation Arena serves the surrounding community with a full staff of maintenance, security, and all other custodial needs to ensure a safe and secure facility. They also feature an elders room with seats and tables dedicated to those who may need to watch the game away from the abundant regular seating. It is adorned with portraits of the faces of players who have molded lacrosse through the generations of Onondaga, from the history to the contemporary players of today's game. The arena also features a Powerplay Cafe, which is more than just an arena that features designated tables, daily specials, and a variety of any restaurant and to-go specials. Very cool stuff.
Okay. Welcome back, Lacrosse friends. We are ready for period number 2 of Game 1 at the inaugural Northeast Invitational at the Onondaga Nation Arena. Thanks for being with us. I'm Steven Stamp. This is Blue Squatch Productions' presentation of the Invitational. There's prize money at stake in this tournament, so everyone is pretty fired up and ready to roll. Well, they're getting fired up tonight. They're everyone getting ready to roll. Tomorrow will be the round-robin pool play, and that will determine who's playing who in the semifinals tomorrow night. And then we'll have the 5th place, 3rd place, and gold medal games on Sunday. Once again, go to the Blue Squatch Productions Instagram page. That is the place to get the schedule and all the up-to-date happenings, and stay with us here on YouTube for all of the games. Greg Beecher from Blue Squatch doing a great job as always. Well, I assume he is. I can't actually see the broadcast at the moment. Here's a chance for CTC. A 2-on-1 hard shot there by Sterling Claflin. And Shannon Sullivan has been a wall so far. I do not know Shannon. I think Greg does. Oh, there's a goal. I just jinxed him or her. I don't even know if Shannon's a man or a woman, to be honest. That is a lovely finish by Cam Simpson. If there's any way we can make that full screen for the replay, that would be fantastic. I'm just talking to Greg Beecher here, not to you folks. The new will be taking the draw once again for the YETI, and Matthew Mahalik. There we go. I got full screen for the monitor. And my very own headset. I'm very excited. This is the break-in game for the headset, and it is a beauty. My pride and joy. Oh, that one just rolls out the back of the stick there. Little trouble for Appleton. And they managed to maintain possession. Here comes Doug Hemmick. CTC setting up with Trevor Hill, ripping one. Be a fresh 30. Sullivan pounces on that rebound, just kind of jumped out and landed on it like throwing a people's elbow. Nice pass down. This is Peter Leota. My first time seeing him. I'm kind of digging what Leota's doing so far. And he's going to go and get this loose ball in the corner and try and get the offense going again. Fresh 30 for the Utica YETI. Oh, not loving that pass, but yeah, he doesn't like it either. Here comes CTC. They got their two guys on the wrong sides. And they're just going to slow it down. They did have someone coming off the bench. I think that was actually Nelson Jones coming in off the bench. Simpson hands it off. Hard rip straight into that big goalie stick. That was Vince Thomas taking that one. They tried to hit Al Snow. That's a little far for him. Edmund Cathers had a little trouble with the ball. Actually bounced off his chest. Looked like he wasn't sure whether he wanted to catch it in the stick or with the glove. Wound up doing a little bit of neither, but did corral it. Edmund Cathers. He can pass, too. Nice inside look and a great finish. Tommy Costanza, the deadly tuck home after accepting a beautiful pass. And just look at this play. That is some lovely touch. Nice job. I believe that's Creek Cathers feeding that one through. Yeah. And we're all tied up 2-2 as we near the 4-minute mark into this second of 3 15-minute running time periods. Man, it is good. I know I've said it already, but it is good to be back in the Onondaga Nation Arena. What a beautiful facility. Beautiful logo at the center of the floor. Great carpet. Just a great arena. And it is going to pick up. We've got some folks here tonight. It is going to get busier as the evening goes on and as the weekend goes. So you should get down here if you're within range to the Onondaga Nation Arena. Here's Miller. Niles Miller on the run. Oh, nice try. But Cathers held his ground and just stopped it with that right hand. Here's Sterling Claflin. I think Claflin considered throwing a pass to the trailing referee there because the black ref outfits are kind of similar to the CTC jerseys. Nice spin by Nelson Jones. He's been watching Jeff Teat. That is a Jeff Teat move with the stop like you're stopping on skates and change direction. It worked brilliantly for Teat the other day against Matt Gilray when the New York Riptide were playing the Rochester Nighthawks. And Gilray, one of the best defenders in the NLL, and Teat made him look like he just wasn't there. I mean, Teat, what a stop and change, and then the rip. Of course, that's why he is leading the league with 50 goals in this National Lacrosse League season, and second at the moment, I believe, in scoring. Right now, our score here is 2-2, and that's going to be an illegal pick, I think. Yeah. CTC will come back the other way. They have turned the tide a bit. They're definitely getting more of the flow of the play in this period. And you've got the long change in this period where the goalie is at the far end of the floor from the bench. That can open things up. And we'll see if teams start to push a bit more transition. We know Cathers can pass. I actually have no idea if Shannon Sullivan can pass. We will see. May not be the strength of their game. McDonald steps across center. Very nice young man. Had a chat with him in the parking lot. He was the first player here for this tournament that I saw. Again, 5.5-hour drive up from Maryland. That's farther than I drove. Stotler trying to catch that pass, got away, but they were lucky that Kiefer was coming in off the bench. And then Kiefer says there's only 7 seconds left. Let's get a D guy out. Kiefer with the 4-second shift, and a pretty good one. That's a good 4-second shift. Nice play, smart, shows some lacrosse IQ. Love it. Leota, another nice play there to get the check on Brody LeBourne. Watch for LeBourne, number 27 for CTC. He can create some transition. Here's a chance for Jaden Stout. And we're going to have a penalty, the first of the game to the Utica YETI. That will give CTC their first power play.
4 white, 2 minutes, hold.
I believe you can hear the referee. I can't. I cannot. But yeah, you heard the call. It's a 2-minute penalty, sending CTC to the power play. Cam Simpson will be at the top. It's a holding call. McDonald has it. Oh, nice little move to get free, and they'll get into the offensive zone. No, 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 no. That is not the pass you wanted to make. Tried to hit DeMays. It's a nice try, but I think on the penalty kill, you want to hang on to that ball and kill some time unless it's a bit more open of a pass. Sorry, not to editorialize, but I'm liking what young McDonald is doing. Mostly. Nelson Jones, there's another move. He rips it home. Boy, Nelson Jones has got shifty feet. And you can see that Jim Fay was saying, yeah, that's me. Got beat and then may have screened Shannon Sullivan. And CTC on a bit of a roll here. The power play goal gives them their first lead. It is 3-2, and they are starting to look way more composed and confident as they get rolling. Cam Seneca with the assist setting that one up. Vanu and Mahalik, it's going to be a violation on Vanu, so CTC will get it and try to extend this lead. Nice awareness there. Seneca with a pass across bouncer, no problem for Sullivan. Oh, a little problem for Sullivan on that one. Looked like Sullivan had it. Now it's going to be Kiefer. Starts to run out of the crease, makes the bouncer. 3 seconds to go, and they get it across, but it pops off the leg there of David Sikosi. Tries to get the forecheck, but running right through it was Pierce Smith. Nice job there. Drive to the net, gets away. Nelson picks it up. Tries to make the pass out front, can't quite connect with Trevor Hill. Now the YETI come forward. Here's Leota. He's got 2 off the bench. That's your pass. There you go. Oh, that's a beauty goal. Leota with the lovely pass. Connects through. Blaine Stotler with the goal. What a finish. Greg Beach is doing double duty here, doing the camera and the replays and the stream. I guess that's triple duty. I might make him do color commentary just to see if he can manage it all. We are figuring this all out, but it is looking good so far from my perspective. Hope you all are enjoying it. It is 3-3 with less than 5 to go here in the second of 3 15-minute running time periods. That is a big old pick. Ball didn't quite connect with the picker, who was Trevor Jones. You're going to call too many players, and they're just going with the, I thought we might have penalties for offensive too many men, but we are not, apparently. Double check that. We are doing a lot, mostly like CLA rules, sort of summer rules. Wood sticks allowed. Goalies can have the big sticks, but and they have the 10-second to get over center, over and back in effect. No crease dives allowed. And now, I think the officials are going to confer. So we should get the clock stopped, actually. Yeah, somebody's yelling too many is a penalty, which I think is correct. I think too many, even on offense. It used to be that too many men on offense was just a possession call. I think it's a penalty. And that we should have a Utica YETI power play, to be honest. And I think we're about to. Or are we? I don't know.
Yeah, too many. Too many on defense is a 2-minute penalty.
YETI coach Tony Sorcy is getting the explanation. And he said, on us? Oh, so they're saying it was Utica that had too many players on the defensive end.
Hey,
So
2 minutes, too many men.
Because it looked like there was a 2-minute O call against CTC.
Balls up top.
They gave the YETI possession, but that was just a possession call. We'll double check on that and see. I think it should be a penalty, but CTC goes to the power play and will try to break this tie. Pass back. Oh, what a rip. That is classic Cameron Seneca. Just a beautiful high to high. Stings that far top corner. And just not a lot of space, but a perfect shot from outside the dotted line. And that is absolutely lovely. And took about 10 or 15 seconds of the power play. That was it. So with 3.5 to go in the second, it's 4-3. CTC is pushed back ahead. Banu and Mihalik again for the draw. We're underway. Penalty's still up on the board, but ignore that if you're looking at the, oh, we don't have that up yet. Never mind. We can't see the scoreboard. So you're not confused. I'm confused. Stotler with the pass through doesn't connect. Tracked down there, though, by Sikosi. Sikosi gets the pass through. Stotler fighting through a check. Nice job to fight through the pick there by Mitch White, and that's going to force the ball to be thrown away. CTC comes forward. 2:22 to go here in the second. Cam Simpson with it. Hemmick came across the top. They tried to hit the corner. They get it there to Cam Simpson. He just missed with the underhand. Right idea. Ooh, very close to a back in. Not really paying attention. I think it was Hayden McMonigal. But he stayed around it. Maybe he was paying attention. I should give him credit. Round the world attempt in a lot of traffic. That never looked like it was getting through from Leary. But good effort. McMonigal has it. Hard blast. There's the outlet from Cathers, and we're going to have a penalty's being called, and Sterling Claflin was still running down the floor just in case that whistle was inadvertent and he could just go for a breakaway. But we're going to have
20 black, both holding, and we're going to go black ball. Black ball, 4-on-4.
So we should be going 4-on-4. Yep. I'm not sure what that was for by Peter Leota when he bent over and slammed his stick down on the carpet. Oh, what a big hit by Snow. Knocks the ball loose and then had trouble picking it up, or he was taken off. Now he'll rip a pass to Leota. He's got McDonald with him. It's a 3-on-1. Goes far side. Shot by Nick Kiefer. And now we have a break the other way. If it can be caught, it was not by Mitch White. He gets it back, runs by DeMays, but the shot goes wide. I think the first person there is going to be Doug Hemmink. Nice loose ball. It's 3-on-3 here as Utica left a player down the floor. Oh, and the CTC Elite are taking their timeout. You get one per game. They have decided that they will use it now.
Clock stopped by
rules, one
2:30
timeout
seconds.
per team per game.
I'll just give him a little time.
3 15-minute running time halves. The last 3 minutes of the third period are stop time if the games are within 3 goals. This one certainly looks like it's going to be. It has been tight throughout. Utica Yeti
Timeout.
playing in the Nabble, the North
We're
American
still
Box League. I
even,
don't know if
4-on-4.
anybody with the league likes it being called the Nabble. I think it sounds good. CTC Elite, really a tournament team. Bunch of friends, again, as Cam Simpson said, been playing together since they could walk, a lot of these guys. I think Cam Simpson and Cam Simpson and Cam Seneca, a couple of the keys, and Troy Benedict, I think are kind of the guys who put this all together as far as I know. I could be wrong. 19.9 seconds to go. They have pulled Edmund Cathers to the bench for the extra attacker. Simpson's going to start with the ball. And it will be 5-on-4 because remember we do have a penalty for each team, so one player in the box from each club, which means that there's going to be some space. The 5-on-4 is better than the 6-on-5, so you can see why they wanted to use their timeout. Got 12 seconds. Probably not going to push it for a shot yet. Now they're why did the shot clock run out on them? Shot clock didn't get reset, and the CTC are leader not too happy because they used their lone timeout for the game, and it kind of got taken away from them. And I don't think that Nelson Jones is appreciating the tap on the head he got from the referee as he's trying to point out that they should have more time. We're going to go to the intermission. We'll be back in 2 minutes with the Northeast Invitational, the first ever Northeast Invitational on Blue Squatch Productions. Said it was 3-minute intermission.
Facing players who have played lacrosse through the generations of history, players of the
Oh, okay.
the arena also features
What do
a
you want?
game
You want me to
where
do something
it's
then?
more than just a vicious game. It is awards,
The clock?
daily specials, and unrivaled penalty referencing. Super specials,
Okay.
your
Got to
selections,
figure out what to do with this monitor
and
because it's
satisfied
not
fans
great here.
partners in pro sports enthusiasm. We have the Price Check Pro Shop located inside the arena, and there is a wide range of lacrosse and hockey equipment, which has all of your needs with all sports apparel related to the Onondaga Athletic Clubs with the other Red Hawks teams. They also have helmets, hoodies, traditional wooden sticks, as well as a wide range of native craft displays with a full selection of the favorite Pendleton blankets, as well as beadwork and other jewelry that is made by local Onondaga crafters that you wish to stop by. We cordially invite you to come and experience the beautiful surroundings in and around the Onondaga Nations Arena. For a unique historical visit, whether you're here for a day or evening sporting event, to shop at our amazing shop, or just to get some food at the Power Play Cafe, our staff is eager to serve. Please visit us online for the Onondaga Nations Arena. Huge shout out to Fire Keepers Restaurant, who is the sponsor of this game. They serve breakfast 6 days a week and are open every day except for Monday. You can get anything from the big breakfast.
Welcome back, Lacrosse friends. Period 3 about to get underway in this inaugural game of the inaugural Northeast Invitational. Al Snow up to take the draw for the Utica YETI, who are down 4-3 to the CTC Elite, who will be represented at the faceoff dot by Matthew Mahalik. We still have one player for each team in the penalty box. I believe it is Jeremy Leary for the YETI, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's Albert Appleton in the box for the Elite. CTC gets possession of the opening faceoff, and they go down. There's still a minute to go in those penalties, so we stay with 4-on-4 for the time being. Ball comes up to Jaden Stout. Nice tuck. Driving to the net and flips it across. Oh, what a lovely pass to get it over there to Trevor Hill. Nice finish by Hill, but that's a gorgeous play by Jaden Stout. You can see the stick work to fight his way through the defenders, and I think head coach Tony Sorcy may be letting his guys know he'd like to see a little more cross-checking happening. Some stick waving there. Not ideal. Allowed Stout to just go through the middle. Still a lovely play, lovely stick handling, a lovely little flip over to Trevor Hill, who actually had the easy part of it. Still, never assume a goal. You got to have hands to finish. Al Snow. CTC has switched up their goaltenders. Oh, no, Edmund Cathers is still in there. I take it all back. Shannon Sullivan's still in for YETI as well. Now we have a penalty coming. Oh, no, it looks like Albert Appleton left the box. Oh, okay. They should have been released when the penalty time ran out. It's not an issue. If you're playing 5-on-5 and just offsetting coincidental minors and not affecting the manpower on the floor, you have to wait for a dead ball stoppage. But in this case, you go 4-on-4, the manpower is reflected, or the player power is reflected by the penalties, and they should have been released when the time ended. Oh, they're going back. Never mind. It's just more penalties. I thought Appleton had left early, but it's a slashing call.
2 minutes interference. 26 white. 2 minutes. Sorry. And 26 black. 2 minute interference.
In there. And Appleton back in for Appleton. So slashing on Appleton and interference the other way. Oh, Simpson with the self pass off the boards. Not intentional, but it came right back to him. That's going to be a crease violation by Seneca. And YETI will get the ball. They trail by 2 now after that nice finish by Trevor Hill moments ago. Four on 4. Height will hand it off. Here's DeMays. Boy, CTC really keeping the YETI to the outside here. Stotler trying to work his way through. That shot from the outside wide. They were running low and the 30 will expire. Edmund Cathers looking up the floors. Had Trevor Jones coming off the bench, but the YETI were picking him up pretty quickly, so probably wise to just make the short pass and let Hemmink move it forward. This is Costanza now with the blue head on his stick. Picked off. Oh, but just getting away. Looked like McMonigal had it, but he just couldn't corral the ball as it bounced. Shot attempt inside by Costanza. That missed, and the 30 will expire. Kiefer with the outlet pass to center. YETI pushing to the offensive zone. That's Sikosi. Hands it off to Leary. And here comes a shot. No problem for Cathers stopping that shot from Leibowitz. Here's a break for Mitch White. Hard twister. Nice job racing out of the box by Niles Miller to just put a little bit of pressure on White and probably cause him to not get the shot he was hoping for. And now Miller is just going length of the floor, a little shovel pass. That may have been a force. Not sure that they saw Trevor Hill cutting through the middle there on defense. Chance for Stotler now. That one's knocked down by Claflin, only 4 on the shot clock. Not sure what the call there was. Maybe an illegal pick on CTC as they picked up that ball. It'll be, there's a pretty lively check on the crease there. Hard shot, but ripped wide by Doug Hemmink. When it gets up and out of play, it's going to be YETI ball. Just under 11 to play. YETI down by 2 with possession here. Peter Leota coming up over center. Chris Ryan. Handful of moves, gets the ball across now. Hard rip and scores. What a nice shot by Jesse DeMays as he just goes near pipe. I think he caught Cathers off guard because it really looked like he was looking to the far side. I think they figured with everybody drifting over here, I think Cathers and the CTC might have thought there was somebody open on the far side. There was nobody in a position to take a pass. DeMays sees that, figures he might as well bounce it home, and does so just inside the post. Folks are filtering in players for the upcoming games. We got fans around. Looks like Ron John down there with his child in arm. I have to go check that out. He would not be here tonight, would he? Aren't they? Not sure if the Riptide are playing tonight or tomorrow. He would be down there anyway, so it's not him. It's somebody else. It's got to be. Ball is in the corner. Everyone battling for it. Now we're going to have an illegal pick called, and that will result in YETI possession. They're down to 9.5 to go. That's no good. Shannon Sullivan saw the ball coming, didn't realize Nick Kiefer was there to get it, just reached out and grabbed it, and that is a back-in call. You can't throw it back into the crease or step into the crease with it, and that's going to be a turnover, and CTC gets it. Nelson Jones comes out from behind the net. Nope, he stays there and goes behind the back. It's tracked down by Seneca. Well, check by Leibowitz, I think, through Trevor Hill off, and the YETI will come away with it. Shot from Tyler Helt. Check if it's Helt or Height. It's H-E, either L or I, and then D-T. Sorry, Tyler, if I'm getting it wrong. Pass across top of the formation. Nelson Jones tries to change direction. Nice job staying with him by Snow. Al Snow's having himself a game, but that one's going to get up and out of play. Off of the YETI, so CTC will get it. I'm really short-hopped the man coming off the bench, Vince Thomas, but he was able to corral it. Now Cathers with the hard rip. Tries to get his own rebound in the corner as it rolled around, but it's actually going to be CTC will come away with it. There's a hard shot, but Costanza off the mark, hits the boards. Cree Cathers thought about the shot. Instead made the pass, it didn't get through. Here's Leota on the run. He's got Snow with him. He's just going to turn on the Jets and go to the far side and stopped. The squeeze between the neck and the shoulder pad, I think, by Edmund Cathers. And he will hand the ball off. CTC comes back ahead. They have enough goals to win, sitting here at 5-4, but they certainly cannot sit on this lead with 7.5 to go still in the third period. Spin by Simpson. He's got 3 YETI all over him. He's been known to fight through odds like that. Still has the ball. Great pass. Oh, the post comes through, stopping Nelson Jones to help out Shannon Sullivan. Here comes Chris McDonald over center. He'll leave it there. YETI taking their time setting things up. Handed off by Leibowitz. Sikosi hands it off. This is Jeremy Leary outside the yellow restraining line. Kind of the blue line area in hockey. That one's off target, and the 30 will expire. Attempt by Leibowitz to get a reset. Now we got some jousting back in the CTC zone. It was a pair of players, one from each team, had lost their sticks. I like the Sterling Claflin play. His teammate was getting all over the Utica player, shoving him out of the way, and he said, hey, we both lost our sticks. We're going to go pick them up. 6 minutes and 10 seconds to go. This is the first game of the first Northeast Invitational. Pretty good D by McDonald. The pass, though, gets down low. Saved by Sullivan. Picked up. And the pass across behind the back. That's a nice save. It was a lovely pass by shot by Trevor Hill. Some pressure on Kiefer. He calmly makes the pass out. Here comes Chris McDonald up over center. Been a primary transition driver in terms of at least getting the ball up into the offensive zone for this club, YETI club, but that one gets away. CTC into the offensive zone with Jaden Stout. Looks like he'll stay in play. Nelson Jones working with Cree Cathers. Tries to feed it through. That's a pretty nice pass, but just tips off the head of the stick for Cathers. That pass actually just banks off of Jaden Stout and onto Sullivan, who had to be prepared. But the ball is turned over, and here comes Stotler. Five minutes to play. We're 2 minutes away from hitting stop time. Is that a penalty or just an illegal pick? Illegal pick. So it'll be turned over, and Sterling Claflin double team, and he calmly makes that pass out. Here's a chance. Oh, they go down one more pass, and nice save by Sullivan, throwing that left leg out to rob Trevor Hill, who's been dangerous here in the third period especially. Pass didn't get through. Oh, it does actually get picked up, but the shot from Leibowitz was blocked. And possession will go back to the Yeti on that back in call. They're down by a goal with 4 minutes to go. This is quite a game to launch the first annual Northeast Invitational. I'm Steven Stamp on Blue Squatch Productions. Hard rip, no problem. There's penalty coming though. At least one. And the Yeti will have a power play. Looks like it's going to be Pierce Smith. No, he's going to the bench. Who's going to the penalty box?
2 minutes, block, too many men.
Oh, it's a too many men call, but nobody's gone to serve it. You got to put somebody in the box, folks. 3:08 to play, 3:06. It's going to get down to stop time, and Shirley Hill is buzzing and buzzing and buzzing, saying put somebody in the box and they'll blow it down. Time should stop now because we're into the final 3 minutes. Stop that clock. Stop the clock. Not you, Greg. Talking to the timekeeper. There we go. All right, there we go. Pierce Smith goes to serve the minor for too many men. Stotler starts up top, and the Yeti looking to use this man advantage to tie things up as we are into stop time. DeMays off to Stotler. Hard rip. That one's off target. It'll be an over and back, and it's going to be CTC possession. Racing down to get it is Shane Cook. He's going to wait till he's told that they've got to start with it. It will be, they're going to throw it back up near center, and Cook will head off. Nice job by Seneca to split that double team. He just rips one. Going for a shorthanded goal. And the Yeti are going to lose possessions. They just kind of chuck it down the floor. Some pressure all the way up by Niles Miller, but no problem there. Running across for Shane Cook as he gets it up here now to Nelson Jones. Jones low to high, a little too high. It's going to be an over and back. I think that Trevor Hill may have thought that there was it had touched the goalie or somebody and was not going to be over and back, but it was. He had to get to that and did not. So the Yeti go back into the offensive zone, back onto the power play. Just over 2 minutes to go, minute 10 on the penalty. Nice job to hang on to it and come out with it by Mahalik. Here's a chance for Hemming. Oh, hand save by Shannon Sullivan. That's Kiefer coming away with it. Gets it ahead, and Leibowitz will come up over center. They've still got lots of time in the power play, 45 seconds. And Utica is going to take their timeout with 1:41 to go. 42 left on the power play, and Tony Sorcy wants to set something up. The score is 5-4 again. The games are 3 15-minute running time periods, 3 minutes stop time at the end of the third period if the game is within 3, which is exactly where we are right now. You can go to the Blue Squatch Productions Instagram page to see the schedule, or you can go on Facebook and see the Northeast Invitational page. Tonight's second game coming at 6:15, Onondaga Warriors and Maine Northmen. Then we'll have the Tykes, the Onondaga Tykes against Red and White for a scrimmage. And then the Oneida Braves and the Woodsmen at 8:30 this evening. Then tomorrow, we got a whole host of games. 6 round-robin games among the pools, 2 pools of 3. The Woodsman, CTC Elite, and Maine Northman in one pool. The Oneida Braves, Onondaga Warriors, and Utica YETI in the other. Then there will be another tyke scrimmage. That's at 5:30, and then tomorrow night, 6:30 and 7:45, we have the semifinals. The first place team from Pool A, which is the Oneida Onondaga Utica pool, will play the second place team from Pool B, the Woodsman, CTC Elite, and Maine Northman, and vice versa. First in Pool B and second in Pool A. After that, at 7:45, that'll set us up for the bronze and gold medal games. Sunday will start with the 5th place game at 10 o'clock between, of course, the 3rd place teams. Hard rip, no problem for Cathers, stopping that shot taken by Jesse DeMays. The pass ahead, Cam Simpson going to the net. He's got a man near side. Nice pass. Just lever pass to Shane Cook, who's going to wisely slow it down. CTC 15 left on their penalty, but a 2-second difference with that in the game clock. That shot squeezed between the arm and the body of Shannon Sullivan. Late in the shot clock, Jaden Stout decided to just get one. Smith is released. We're back to 5-on-5. 53 seconds left, but the goaltender, Shannon Sullivan, has come to the bench. 6 attackers. CTC has the empty net. Shannon Smith wants to get out there. Now somebody gets to the bench. Utica pretty slow to get someone to the bench and allow Sullivan to go back out, but they don't need CTC, that is, to do a whole lot. They've got 7 seconds on the shot clock. One-handed reach around shot by Simpson. And that's a goal. That is a backbreaker, as Creek Cathers was, I think, just looking to get a reset with a couple seconds left on the shot clock, and it just snuck through the 5-hole of Shannon Sullivan, making it 6-4. And that, with 15 seconds left, basically just ends this one. You can see Cathers, I really think, was just going for a reset. And Sullivan was thinking the same thing. And it turns into a goal. Next game, 6:15, which is in about 15 minutes, will be the Onondaga Warriors and Maine Northmen. And then at 8:30, we'll have the Oneida Braves and the Woodsmen to wrap up play for tonight in the inaugural Northeast Invitational. Nelson Jones is saying, blow it, blow the whistle. He had a breakaway. He's not going to shoot anyway. He's just going to let the final seconds tick down. He'll pass it across, and Trevor Hill will hold the ball, roll it over towards the net as the CTC Elite close out a 6-4 win over the Utica YETI. Quite a game to launch things. 15 minutes. We've got Onondaga Warriors, Maine Northmen. We'll see you then. I'm Steven Stamp for Blue Squatch Productions at the Northeast Invitational. Thanks for being with us.
The surrounding community with a full staff of maintenance, security, and all other custodial needs to ensure a safe and secure facility. They also feature an elders room with seats and tables dedicated to those who may need to watch the game away from the abundant regular seating. It is adorned with portraits of the faces of players who have molded lacrosse through the generations of Onondaga, from the history to the contemporary players of today's game. The arena also features the Power Play Cafe, which